Okay, here goes nothing. That's a keepable hand. Has pretty good ramp. The birds allows me to mind twist. He had to mulligan, which means the mind twist. You need less mana to clear his hand with the mind twist. Well, and the natural order also is pretty exciting. As that can upgrade me from Avacyn Pilgrim to Primeval Titan. That was a mistake. I meant Birds of Paradise there. Just clicked too quickly. So my opponent gets to hide something from my hand, which I would assume will be the Mind Twist. I mean, it'll be interesting to see for sure, but if I was him, that's what I would do. He goes with the natural order, which is also a good play. And because of the Mox, I can empty his hand. Which is just huge. And if I draw a land, I can Ink Eyes next turn. Or if he attacks, doesn't have a follow-up, I can... Well, I still need another black source. Yeah, not playing that Birds of Paradise really kind of screwed me. If he doesn't play anything, I'm kind of torn whether I'd be better off with one or the other, but I think we try attacking with this. We'll see if he'll let us attack with that, I guess. And of the two of them, I think I went Gleneldra. Next thing here is I can thought seize to try to pitch something good. Neither of those are really in fear of coming down anytime soon. But I think I'll get rid of the terminus of the two. And swing with both. Might as well get the awakening zone out there as well. That's a way to search up land for him. So he's searching for a card to put on top of his library. But if it's not a creature, then Gleneldra can counter it. Gonna be pretty close to that. 5, 6, 7. So I do have enough, but in order to in order to be able to counter the spell, if it is what I think it might be, I have to leave that up. So let's see, is this thing green? It's colorless, isn't it? I could cast the Pilgrim and then immediately do that to put out the Primeval Titan. I kind of want to see what his next play is here. I guess if it was Supreme Verdict, that I would not be able to counter. Otherwise, he's going to be in pretty bad shape. And so that is a non-creature spell. Alright. First game went well. Did what I needed it to do. Don't think I really want to change anything because of the success there. Does kind of make me wonder whether playing Mishra's Workshop is a good idea for 3 cards. I have Workshop and Crypt in one of my boxes. Like that hand, there's just no action whatsoever. So yes, I'm gonna mulligan, and I guess I'll say no to that one. If my Hymn to Tarash, if I can get another black source, I can get him to pitch something pretty good. I guess Solemn could get me to another black source, but if that's the case, then I can then animate it. That would work well. What does he have for 1 blue? No, he didn't. He just wanted to have the option. I can respect that. Diabolic Edict if he actually plays a threat I care about. That also works well with Animate Dead, if it's good enough. Give him another chance this turn. So, forecasting cost. Still not. And I'm going to go with the Solemn. Or at least try to. He may have a counter spell. And if he does, then he's countering a Solemn Simulacrum instead of something more powerful. Yes. Need another swamp. That's going to set me up for one of 2 options. If you play something spicy here, then I edict it and animate it. If he doesn't, then I Hymn to Tarash and hope to find something to animate. It has Fear, which is not that big of a deal when you have an artifact creature. So in my mind, that's not something I need to go for, but we'll go for this, see if I can get him to pitch something really good in the graveyard. Okay. Draw out one of his more powerful counter spells, which means he's probably going to cast something huge this turn. Would be kind of my thought. The thing that stinks about Diabolic Edict is he can sack that instead, which is not really what I want him to do. But if he goes for a Planeswalker, then I might be better off. Okay. Given those options, I'm going to have him kill his Infiltrator. And I am up to 8 mana. But he's definitely in a better position long term than I am. I'm gonna swing for Vess, I think. See if he'll jump with his guy. Okay, so that's 8. Next would be 9. Not to Ulamog yet. Oh, frickin' Jace. So Jace could bounce my guy. Or Fate Seal. And I may be forced to animate dead, except that does -1, -0. So I wouldn't even have any toughness. Okay, that actually seems like a better plan. I'm gonna try to kill Liliana. He saves her for a moment at least, maybe longer. And this army of plant guys, if I can get another land, is exactly what I need against planeswalkers. And +1/+1 on each. Okay, I thought there might have been trample. He got trample or something, but that doesn't look right. I wonder if he's planning on searching with Liliana or making me discard. Because I would like Animate Dead to stick around if possible, but yeah. I don't really like the idea of him searching up a good answer. Now, if he does have like Damnation or something like that, the good thing is I could Animate Dead the Avenger to bring him back, and then to do all the plants. And if he's Fate Sealing, if that's kind of his plan, if he thinks the Avenger's dead, there's a good chance that he would be willing to give me a land. Of course, if he does that, if he did a board wiper, then Solemn Simulacrum would gain me another card. beginning of the next end step is when he gets him though. So Jace has to do that. Just exit or pass on that. Okay, what's the chance? Whole bunch more plant tokens. Yes, I want that. Let's kill Jace. Okay, so that puts him in a situation again where if he necropotence into a something that'll wipe the board, and I can get back with the animate dead. And if he doesn't have a board wiper, he's kind of screwed. Because I just have a battalion. And coming up is I guess this could be Sphinx's Revelation. No, Treachery. And what else are you casting? You don't have any plant creatures. That's not good. Lifelink on that can swing things pretty quickly out of my favor. Well, he did it during his draw step, so he has to wait a whole turn to see it. I think we have exactly enough. This is going to be a pretty sweet turn. I really hope he doesn't have a counter spell. Okay. And the things I want most are this and this. And put them both into play. And that kills that. And swing with the team. And Ulamog's gonna make short order of things here in a sec. Yes, we want to draw a card. Excellent. So he's down to 2. He's just in a really tough spot. If he swings with Batter Skull, Ulamog would kill it. What is Ulamog for? Annihilator 4, yeah. And he has 1 card that he's going to get at the very end of his turn. Problem with Necropotence is that you don't get just to draw a card naturally. So if you whiff on the cards that you pay life for, or if you're not in an advantageous point where your opponent's dealing more damage, oh darn, he's going to get rid of him. Not that that's going to really work. I still think we kill him. And yes, we did win the match. Didn't have anything all that impressive coming up, but okay. So deck worked well, did what it was supposed to do. See you in round 2.